Commentary episode 1. I'm going to be showing you guys today how to, well, not how, but I'm going to be doing a GM mode commentary with one of the worst teams in the NHL, or has like the worst players in the NHL, and my goal is in the least amount of time to grow that team to be a Stanley Cup playoff team, contender, win the Stanley Cup, anything like that. So want to start with one of the worst teams that I can find. I've already got an idea, but let me just go ahead and put in this first stuff so you know I'm starting right away from scratch. GM name. Let's do Woody Wilson. So this is on my other channel. If you guys would like, I also have a other channel that I guess you could say that's my first channel, or you can say this is my first channel. This is like my personal channel, but the other one is Thunder NHL, and that is where we put a club NHL 17 club stuff onto there. So you definitely want to check that out. It's a youtube.com/c/Thunder NHL, and it should come up. I'll put a link in the description too if you guys want to see it. But 12 characters maximum. Alright, Wood Wilson. Woody Wilson 7. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Woody Will. I'll just do Woody Will. I think that's I think that's 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woody Will. Alright. Continue. Alright, team. Alright, so trying to figure out the worst team in the whole league. I know the Chicago Blackhawks. That's the team I have selected as my like background for everything. That's my team in the NHL. But the problem is they are a championship team, so getting them, there's really not that much work to do because they're already at the top right now. Carolina Hurricanes, like this, we could go with Carolina right here. Carolina is, their best player is Falk, Stahl, and Skinner, and that's not that good of players. Plus, if you look, their total team budget is only 51 mil, so they've been struggling. Blackhawks is 20 mil above them. Like, literally, nobody comes close to, even Buffalo, they're 70 mil. Nobody comes close to Carolina. You got Washington Capitals up at 78. I think the highest, Pittsburgh Penguins is the highest, 82 mil. I think we should try to go for the hardest team possible and try to do what we can to do whatever we can, because chances are we can't really make anything worse picking one of the worst teams in the whole league. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Carolina. You guys can let me know if anybody is watching this right now. Put something in the comments or something down there telling me if you want me to do another one. It's so early. If there's enough people that want me to do a different one, I can do a different one. But for now, we're just going to do Carolina. Let's see, owner mode. I guess I'll keep owner mode on just so every once in a while you can check in on the arena and see how that is. It throws a little bit more stuff into what you do. I've done it before. I know what to do on that, and it's just a little added on little thing that you come in and check on every once in a while. Fantasy draft allows you to conduct a fantasy draft. No. Salary cap. Yeah, we need a salary cap on. GM firing, we need that on. I'll leave the assistant coach edit lines. Waivers, yeah, on. Morale settings, yep. CPU trades, yep. Auto finances, allow CPU to manage your franchise finance. No. Owner will always authorize your initial attempt to relocate the franchise. No. I want this to be fair and as straightforward as possible. I don't want any like cheats and stuff. Auto sign free agents. This determines whether or not the CPU will automatically handle free agent signings for the user team. No, I want to do free agents by myself. Free agents is a big part of what I'm going to do to boost this club up to being one of the best ones in the league, in at least what I'm attempting to do. So we'll just leave the settings like that. Try to do everything how it should there. So franchise mode, length, skill, superstar, 25, length 4 minutes, style, custom, fantasy draft, off. Alright, that, we'll just take one more look at everything real quick here, make sure everything's good. Yup, cap on, yup. Trade difficulty medium. I guess I'll leave everything where it is, just everything just the same pretty much. Gameplay sliders. This is one thing I want to fix real quick. Injury occurrence. This is very weird because there's so many injuries. Like last time I played this, it was all the way at like 10, 9. I'm gonna set it to 8 because it seems like every week when I have the injury occurrence at 9, I get some sort of injury slapped on me in the next week. So I'm just gonna go to 8 or something. We'll keep the injuries down. I don't know if it's really gonna do anything, but keep the injuries down. A little less replacing of players, and it'll just keep the flow going a little bit faster, so it doesn't have to spend so much time doing that stuff. Well, I just want to make sure that saved. Yeah, it did save. Okay. All right. Start career. Keep salary cap on. Yep. We need the salary cap on, otherwise it's not really going to be much of a challenge, because that I can just get anybody I want for however much. I think that's how it works. I haven't done it without salary cap on because I wanted it to somewhat be fun. So my goal for this is I want it to try to be about each one of these videos. I'm live streaming right now to the channel, but I want to keep each one of these videos around 30 minutes long, so it's still kind of like a video format. My goal is I'm going to have 4 or 5 videos that I'm going to be live streaming to you guys, so you get the first 4 or 5 videos all right there right away. I'm going to split them all up into different videos though as we go along and do this stuff, so but you'll have everything there right away, so that'll be helpful if you guys want to watch. Not really helpful, I don't know why I said helpful, but if you guys want to watch, you guys got 5 right away to start off with, and then after that I'm going to start just saving these videos, and I'll post them up every few days or so for you guys to watch them, so you'll be able to get some every few days. Alright, let's see. So preseason in 2016-2017 season. Let's look at the rosters. Let's start out and look at the rosters, see what we got here. Edit lines. So our first line, Skinner. Assistant coach can help. I'll just say off. I don't know. All right. So Skinner, 86, 24 years old. That guy can grow. He's only 24 years old. 86 overall. Skinner. Jordan Stahl, like our best player at only 87 overall. So even in 80, Teuvo Teravainen, like having this guy, having these 3 guys as your first line, that is not a good first line so far. So first of all, we need to fix this first line right here. We need to get maybe a 90 or something up there. I know Skinner, he's got a few years left to grow, but I don't know how far he's going to grow too much. Teuvo Teravainen, he can grow up. Like, he's only 22. Maybe if he gets a big growth or something here, he can do something. And you got Lindholm. I think Lindholm should be on the first line. He's only 21. But I'm just going to show you guys everything here, so I won't make any line changes here. I'm just going to show you everything we've got to start with. Victor Rask, 23. So 85, yeah. These guys have a lot of young guns on the team, so there's a lot of up-and-comers on the team. I did not realize that. Lee Stepniak, it's all right. 33 years old, top line forward, 82 overall, so he's not going to go too much higher. Joakim Nordstrom, it's a pretty okay player. Jay McClements, 33, 80 overall. So we're going to have to get some of these guys that are like 33 and only like 82, 80. These guys are going to have to go. Like, we're going to have to probably send them down to the AHL or something, or because all these guys are going to do is just get worse and worse and worse, and they're just going to weigh down the team. So you got to clean up these guys over here. But they have a good, strong, like, few prospects that are looking promising for the future. Victor Stahlberg. Stahlberg's okay for a few more years. He's probably a good third, fourth liner. Right wing power forward, bottom six forward. Andre Nestrassel. 25, top 9 forward. So this guy's gonna be probably a third, fourth liner guy at 25. He's not doesn't have much growth left. Brady Sutter, this dude, 73 overall. I don't know if we have anybody better in the AHL. I don't know why this guy's up here right now. And then Phil Di Giuseppe. This guy might grow into being a second liner here. Top 9 forward, 22 years of age. Maybe yeah. All right. Well, that's all right. Yep. He can grow into probably a second line. This guy's going to come down to like 80 in a little bit because he's already 33. And then this guy's going to grow up to like 82. So these guys will basically switch places right here. Defense. We have Falk, our best player, Justin Falk. 24 years of age. Medium elite. So depending on how good we do, this guy can grow up to like a 90 overall, or he could stay the same or maybe go down a little bit. But he's got a few more years to grow at 88 overall, so Falk's definitely a good player, good trade value guy probably right here because he's a defense, so he should have higher trade value than a forward at the same rating, and he's also a little bit younger. And then Hannafin. 19 years old, elite. That is definitely, we can go. He's only 19 years old. He's playing on the first line. I mean, I don't think with overall like that, I'd say second or third line really, but they don't really have much defense here for to go off of much. So being on Falk's line, that'll definitely help him out a bit. I do like how Noah Hannafin is only 19 years of age and playing on the first line. Ron Hainsey, we got to get rid of this dude soon. He's already 35 years old, 82 overall. Jacob Slavin, 22, top 6D. So I could see a future for Falk, Hannafin, and Slavin on this team because I know Falk still might grow a little bit, and Hannafin, 19 years old, medium elite. Wow, this guy could probably have a ton of trade value here. So maybe I can even trade these guys in the future. I keep getting all these like invites to parties and stuff like that. I gotta remember to turn off my online thing so it doesn't show that I'm online, so people don't keep inviting me. That way you don't have to worry about that thing coming over the side. I'll do that in the next video. I'll make sure that's all off. All right, Matt Tyson. Matt Tennyson. All right, 7th, 26 years old, and 21. So all I can see right now is Hainsey needs to get out of here soon because he's just going to go out real soon. And I can see 21 years of age, this guy can grow up to maybe an 82, 83. High top 6, so maybe an 84, 85. So definitely Brett Pesce and Jacob Slavin and Noah Hannafin. These three guys. These like Falk. I could end up using Falk as some trade value because, well, maybe I can. I don't know. I don't know. I can maybe trade him or use him as trade value. Ron Hainsey. He won't have much trade value at all, and Tennyson won't have much trade value either. But maybe I can. I'll think of something to try to do something there. All right, goalies. Cam Ward and Eddie Lack. So goalies we're definitely going to have to end up fixing sometime in the future. So 84 overall goalie as your starter is not going to cut it. Eddie Lack is, I mean, that's a good backup. It says he's a starter, but that looks more like a backup overall being right there. And Cam Ward is 84 overall, 32 years of age, so he's going to go down. Sorry, I zoned out for a second. I got a text. I'm back now, though. I would edit this out and if it was a video, but live stream. But whatever. We'll still keep... We still got everything. All right, Cam Ward, 84 overall, 32 years of age. He's going to come down a little bit soon, so we're going to have to find a new goalie. So maybe I can trade Falk for a better goalie. And it's going to be... I'm not going to have too much to go off of. I'll probably be able to not have the best year, get a good draft pick, or maybe get some value out of my draft picks and be able to trade those off in the future. I don't see, for the first year, I don't see too much of what I can really do. Let's look at the AHL real quick. All right, so not really. They have Brian Bickle down here, so Brian Bickle I could probably use in the NHL here. Maybe put him on center or something with Brady Sutter. I don't know, or maybe grow some of these younger guys. Gregory Hoffman, this guy, feel like I can grow that dude. So these guys, all these guys that are already at their exact potential, meaning they're 27 years or older. These guys in the AHL, I don't need. They're not gonna get any better, or maybe they'll get a point or two better if they get a good season, but they're not gonna touch the NHL ice because you have to be basically an 80 overall to touch the NHL ice. So these two guys here, they're not going to really do anything. I can just not sign them next year, and then they won't take a gigantic contract because they're already pretty old, and it'll give us a little bit more contract space to hire some prospects or some better players. So these two guys, they're not going to do much. They're probably just weighing us down. Brock McGinn, 22 years of age, so might grow up to possibly be a fourth liner. I don't know, maybe. He's already 22. This guy, I feel like more confident in this guy because he's a year younger yet and can maybe get a third liner, maybe. I don't know. Kyle Hagel, 31. This guy's not going anywhere. Patrick Brown, this guy, 24 years of age at 68. He's not really going to go anywhere either. He'll probably come up to maybe a 73 and basically be one of these guys. So just not high enough as of yet here. This guy has still time to grow, but I don't know if this guy might touch fourth line, maybe, but I don't know. Brendan Woods, his overall is low from his age, and same with here. So we don't have that promising with forward line in the AHL. Defense, Jake Chelios, Trevor Carrick. Carrick can come up. Like, this dude, if he keeps growing up, he's only 22 years of age, 75. This guy keeps growing. He might get some time up in the NHL. Or the older guys that I was looking at the AHL roster, those guys they'll probably start coming down, and then this guy could take his spot. So definitely something that we can look here. And then Hayden Fleury, a low elite. This guy, he's going to need a big improvement this year if he wants to get some ice time up there. But low elite potential, so if he can 86, somewhere around there, probably going to come up to something like that. But all these invites. Sorry, I'm kind of popular on here, but I'll turn all that stuff off so you don't have to be worried about any of that stuff or get in the way. Keegan Lau, it's 23. This guy can grow a little bit. I don't think he's going to get into the NHL, though. This guy's not going to the NHL. This guy's Blackhawk, Dennis Robertson. Sorry, Blackhawk's my team. Zach Miskovic, he's definitely not. Let's see. Goalies. Muse, he's not. Nope. This guy probably not either, but he'll be able to grow a lot more. So Muse, he's not coming up. He's AHL starter, like he says. High AHL starter. Maybe this guy gets backup time. Goalie's not too promising, so there's not very many people in the AHL either. So this is definitely a struggling team right here. They don't have much going for them. The only thing that they have to do anything to get back into this is those draft picks. So maybe the first season we might have to take a bad year just to get one of the best draft picks or get the lottery, get a few more prospects in here. Maybe trade some of our better players off for some more prospects so we can grow this team and become really good in the next few years. Because we currently don't have many people at all. All right, so scratched. Tyler Ganley, Eric Carlson, and Roland McGowan. All these guys are Sebastian Aho. That dude, he can possibly grow up to an 80 overall. These guys, their overalls are just so low right now. Let's see, AHL. Maybe they can fit in for Patrick Brown here. Their overalls should be like in the 70s if they want to get some playing time here. But maybe I can get one of these. Maybe I put like Sebastian Aho in here because he's only 19. Same with this guy. Well, all right. Well, that's the team so far. Let me view the owner goals real quick. See what the coach wants us to do for this year. So with owner mode, he has a high willingness to move already. So with owner mode on, you have these owner goals if you guys never used them. So you gotta complete all these goals that he wants. So if I propose relocation, like I haven't even done anything, but I could propose relocate Carolina to another area, and because they already have a small market size, so I could definitely do that, relocating to another area, and I don't even have to do anything yet. I'd have to play a season because it will take a season for them to build the rink and move everything, but I haven't even done anything, and their willingness to move is high. I don't see why not, because they've already got a small market size and not many people that will show up to their games. All right, owner goals. State of the team rebuilder. As rebuilders, my expectations are low in regards to team performance, but we still need to feel the competitive team to keep the fans coming back. So, yeah, rebuilder is the worst one out of the four. You have rebuilder, hopeful, contender, champion. Rebuilder is the worst one, and that's what we're in right now. So, rebuilder, we gotta bring this team back up to a contender or champion team in a few years, but we gotta still play a little bit so we get some fans and get some sort of profit out of it. So, we're not really shooting for the playoffs at all, but we can try. So primary goals, I want 15 sellouts this year to help establish our home ice. I don't know if that's going to happen, especially in Carolina, because our market size is already small and they have the worst attendance in the actual NHL right now. So that's going to be kind of hard. Stretch goals, I think we are a team that can compete, and I want us to get 30 wins this season. That's going to be hard too, because Carolina is not really the best team to get 30 wins, but we can definitely try. I want our average to at least 78% of concession fan happiness. So keep the concession stands built, and we need more parking for the arena. Upgrade the parking lot level by 1 level. So a little bit of arena work that we can do this year, or we can propose the relocation here. So definitely a lot of stuff that we can do. I don't know if anybody has any sort of comments on that. Make sure you leave that in the comments of the video. So that's the team. That's what we got so far. 87 offense, 88 defense, 85 goalie, and 73 offense, defense, goalie. Yeah, pretty much it. So we can move. We could keep all of our players. We could go for a lot of prospects. We could stay here and try to make Carolina better as what it is, or we can try to move to a larger market size. I know there's like 25 different places that we can move to. I don't think Carolina is not, like, in my opinion, it's not really one of the best places to have a NHL franchise based on the amount of people there. There's based on that and the other options that are available if we do end up going to a new place, or a new town. So all that, we'll decide that all in the next video. Gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna start the next video in a few minutes once I get all this online stuff fixed and all that stuff, so I won't get any more online notifications. So if you like this video, make sure you drop a like, and I will see you in the next video in a few minutes. I'm live streaming, so see you in the next video, guys.